Why you should own at least 10,000 VeChain token. Hello guys, welcome back to Alpha Show, a channel that will completely change your life from negative to positive and make you the person you always wanted to be. After this video, you will learn well-researched reasons why you should own at least 10,000 VET now. For starters, VeChain is a good crypto to buy because of its current low price, even though it boasts having a viable blockchain platform. It focuses on corporate supply logistics to improve supply chain management. As a real-life use, several large enterprises now adopt VeChain for inventory tracking reasons. VeChain's market niche might be larger than we think. A 2020 research reveals that by 2027, $300 billion worth of food would likely be tracked and traced on the blockchain. Already, Walmart and IBM have struck a partnership with 9 other food companies, and they've created the Food Trust blockchain to track food supplies. VeChain has a proof of authority protocol model, and it's already turning heads in the crypto landscape. To paint a picture of what VeChain is about, I'll call your attention to what happened in late March 2021. An incident occurred on the Suez Canal in Egypt that stunned the world for 6 straight days. A container ship called Evergreen got stuck in the canal. It was a big deal not because ships getting stuck on water passages is rare, it isn't, but because it happens in the Suez Canal, a very important waterway that accounts for around 12% of all global trade. The 6-day impasse cost the global economy close to a whopping $60 billion. It showed us how fragile today's supply chains can be. This is a challenge that supply chain cryptos are trying to tackle, and the current vanguard of the movement is VeChain, whose native token is VET. It wants to improve the supply chain, the authenticity of products, and logistics control. VeChain also looks to ease the transparent flow of data and high-speed value transfer. For some years now, its blockchain product has been under development and is now set for adoption by various companies in the agriculture and food industries. Government organizations and luxury goods are not left out as well. VeChain helps users to track products to guarantee quality control and authenticity. In recent months, VeChain has established many partnerships, which could position it to be a major specialist in future supply chain solutions. And, as expected, it has caused the VET coin to rise alongside VeChain's VTHO utility token. In this video, I will analyze the possibility of VeChain sustaining its astonishing momentum. Will it be bested by its supply chain rivals? And on what margins can we predict its price? I'll be discussing these and more in this video. VeChain background. In 2015, Sunny Liu created VeChain, and today he remains the Chief Executive Officer of the VeChain Foundation, domiciled in Singapore. Before this, Liu co-founded Qtum, the Chinese internet firm that is another digital crypto asset. Prior to this, he was the COO and CIO of Louis Vuitton China. You can say that Mr. Liu has quite an impressive track record. Today, VeChain has more than 90 employees, most of whom are software engineers. It will be recalled that in 2019, 1 billion VET tokens were stolen when the VeChain Foundation wallet was hacked. At the time, the tokens were worth $6.53 million. Fortunately, the stolen tokens were tracked while the addresses related to the hacker were blacklisted on exchanges. At the moment, VeChain has a total supply cap limit of 86.712 VET tokens. It does not mine its tokens, it uses a proof of authority consensus model to validate transactions. How VeChain works. VeChain is not your regular blockchain project. It offers users control over the originality of products on supply and gives manufacturers more control over the quality of the goods. To grasp this idea, let's take a look at a branded bag. From the moment it is first made until the time it reaches the grip of the customer, the bag must have been exchanged between several parties. The subsisting systems require trust between the hands that the exchanged product is not fake and that there is no tampering in the supply chain. For perspective, the luxury goods industry records a loss of $450 billion because of switching, tampering, and other reasons. VeChain wants to eliminate these risks. It is not possible for an authentic product to be missing in the supply chain, or that the user gets a fake product if the product has a smart chip that you can track and an immutable ledger that stores all the data. And since it gives the operators control over the product, it allows for quality control. For example, many perishable products can spoil with the slightest temperature change. But through VeChain tech and chips and IoT devices, the products can be controlled remotely, hence giving them better handling. Even though this is the supply chain, it is also mostly a useful product for people in the logistics industry, where various companies use their own systems for different products. But managing these systems manually is much work. VeChain smart chips changed the game. With them, you only need to scan the product to get all the data you need. The logistics industry can now move past the days of time-wasting and painful bookkeeping. VeChain tokens. So far, I have only mentioned VeChain tokens, VET, but VeChain has another token called Thor Power, Thor. Thor was introduced when the company rebranded as VeChain Thor Blockchain. With the new name follows a new service, which is a platform for decentralized applications, dApps, just like Ethereum. This is how VET and Thor differ. Users spend VET for using the platform for any decentralized apps, while Thor is the unit they have to pay to operate smart contracts and the applications. Upcoming VeChain projects. As of the time of this video production, Chainlink's price is $0.108, with a trading volume of $602,083,688.43, and a market cap of $6,968,182,301.04, according to CoinMarketCap. This is a promising platform, and its community is lining up exciting projects to boost its market position. The projects are aimed at solving problems across several industries, and as a crypto enthusiast or investor, you should keep an eye on what these guys are up to make informed decisions. Here are upcoming VeChain projects. VeChain Sync 2. VeChain wants to enable a seamless user experience across all platforms with a revolutionary move that could change the whole blockchain dApp industry. dApps are not like normal applications, which are readily and easily accessible across lots of platforms, regardless of the device or operating system. Unfortunately, dApps aren't simple to use as they require a great deal of technical knowledge. Sync 2 is VeChain's newly developed digital wallet app to make dApp technology widely adopted. VET integration for global payment. VeChain is teaming up with enterprises for further adoption of its platform. It has partnered with Travala.com, which is the foremost crypto-friendly travel booking platform. The goal is to integrate VET as the payment accommodation option that will serve over 2 million hotels and homes around the world. Blockchain Intelligent Tumor Treatment Center. In partnership with Renji Hospital and DNVGL, VeChain is working on launching the first blockchain intelligent tumor treatment center. It will be an efficient, transparent, and traceable medical management solution that will be powered by VeChain Toolchain TM. This is in line with VeChain's commitment to facilitate digital transformation in improving public health. Here are some VeChain news. VeChain leads in the adoption of blockchain in the global food industry. COVID-19 has disrupted development in the food and beverage industry in terms of global supply chains especially. But blockchain technology has brought fresh air to the game thanks to a platform like VeChain Thor. To its name, the company now has lots of commercial use cases where the technology is adopted to innovate and improve solutions. VeChain announces a $1 million grant program for the VeChain NFT ecosystem. The company has a $1 million grant program to help organizations and businesses through blockchain solutions. This is run for boosting its dApp ecosystem and help community startups and small enterprises build their project. How Bitcoin price action affects VET. VET prices tend to be closely related to that of Bitcoin. Its price seems to surge when BTC increases, and vice versa. This might be because a lot of people back altcoins as a proxy for BTC, so they invest in it. Additionally, with, say, $1,000, one can make large profits investing in a token like VeChain than a reputable digital asset like Bitcoin. Don't forget that BTC recently dipped by over 30% from its all-time high as people got concerned about high interest rates. Also, Elon Musk's announcement that Tesla will abandon BTC due to mining concerns has not had a positive impact on the coin. By extension, these factors affect VET too. They both have a positive moderate relationship if we check their correlation coefficient. So watch out for BTC2 when you want to trade VET. VeChain price prediction. One VET is currently $0.108, and a trade below $0.094 will see the token price resolve downside. It even recently declined by 21% before rebounding. But the selling is followed by a decline in the crypto market, and if the dip continues, VET might hit $0.065. The digital asset could have risen in value beyond its current price level since the Bitcoin rally, but many investors have suddenly become risk-aversive, especially since VET collapsed in May 2021. Despite its troubles, the good news is that now is the best time to own as many VETs as you want. They say buy the dip, right? Well, now is the time to get serious with VET. The VeChain community is lining up impactful projects that are expected to thrive the adoption of their technology. That will ultimately increase their token's price. Despite the dip, I see the bulls in control for VeChain before the end of 2021. I suggest it will reach 50 cents and 95 cents in the first quarter of 2025. The market capitalization for 50 cents could be around $297,757,300,875. VET's market position is currently 21, and considering the fact that most crypto investors come to the market in search of digital assets that promise extremely high returns, or at least promise high returns in the short and long term, they won't mind the volatility. Though cautious, smart traders might not have accumulated VET as at the time of this video production, but they know the bulls are definitely coming for VeChain as its community remains relentless. Besides having a considerable positive correlation coefficient with BTC, VET might as well surge past its predicted price before the last quarter of 2021. I trust that your questions regarding VeChain are answered in this video. Thanks for watching.